Let's fall in love.
Shall I answer the question to all of you and you just want to pitch in?
You decide, darling. And we might pitch in, we'll see. Try and shut these people up, that's the problem.
Are you ready? Cool. So we officially opened the John Henry Brookes Building today. What do you think of this fantastic building?
You're the Chancellor.
I'm the Chancellor. I'll get in first then. What an amazing building. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely beautiful to look at. Hugely popular with the students. It works visually, it works aesthetically, it works as a study place, it works as a relaxation place. I don't know what more you could want from a university building. I love it. I wish I was a student now.
Well, you could fill it with water and row in it.
No, I don't want that. I want a break. I want a
There's
rest.
so much more to the new Chancellor than rowing.
Thank you.
Inspirational speaking for a start, and how wonderful that it's named for our founder, John Henry Brookes.
Who was a remarkable man. We were just talking to somebody who, as a very young person in Oxford, knew him and said that he ran these sort of hole-in-the-wall learning places so that people who, whose opportunity of getting, higher learning was never going to happen, and he made all these things, operate all over Oxford, and then created a sort of, technical college, an art college, and somehow it's ended up being this fabulous, amazing university.
The amazing thing about this space is that it is vast. I mean, if you walked into it empty, nobody there at all, you'd say, I'm sorry, this is a mistake.
You could have 3 aircraft in
But
there.
the amazing thing is it has been composed in such a way that people flood into it and use every section of it. I think it's a genuine architectural achievement of massive proportions. Oh, I tell you another thing. If you look at the props, the brick spines that hold the upstairs up, they're so small.
Doesn't make you worried.
Do we want to know that?
I know, I'm told.
No,
We'll edit that out. We'll edit that
Made
out.
by experts. Made by experts.
The experts say it
is beyond question.
Yeah,
let me assure you.
It could carry 3 times the weight again.
One of the great things about this university is that engineering is one of its
and
great
its
subjects.
architecture.
And my
And
friend
it's
over there may have a second question.
One more question.
How long?
Two glasses of wine.
Celebrating our 150th anniversary, what do you think the future holds for Brookes?
Well, if you think of the last 150 years, this has been a most amazing evolution from really a pretty small little educational establishment right the way through to one of the most formidable universities in the country. It's brilliant.
150 years. Well, I
Great. I love that. I love that.
Chancellor, you can put that in your pocket.
but it is true that it has established its identity as being very distinct and about its excellence being very, very different. And one of the things that I love about it is that reach, which is back into the business of doing it out there. That people are learning and acquiring knowledge about the world, but they're also learning about how you put some of that stuff into practice in the professions and in the world.
I think Brookes' vision, as in John Henry Brookes' vision, has become the values and the identity of this great university. It's not an ivory tower, it's very much in the community and in the wider world, and that's borne out by the disciplines that are studied and excelled in here, and by the architecture, and dare I say it, by the rag bag of chancellors that you've had over the years. But I think that really the answer should come from the future, forgive me, not the past.
I'm not here for 150 years.
No, but what does the new Chancellor say about the future?
Well, I think what is incredible, and I've been at and visited a lot of different universities. I think Oxford Brookes does feel different. It's got a different ethos. It's got a really incredible. It's really tuned into the local community, and there's that ethos that started from Brookes originally. That was, you are not just creating students to walk out with a degree and a diploma and a nice certificate at the end of the day. You're creating thinkers and people who are going to help the community and be part of a bigger society. And society needs a bit of help. Society does. It really does. And if we can send students out from here to make a difference, then that is a successful university in my book.
It's also an incredibly eclectic place. I mean, not only is there languages, architecture, development, all these things, but there's motor racing. I mean, they don't learn motor racing, but they learn to build and pioneer motor racing cars. And then there is that extraordinary subject which is just about to escape my mind, but it's publishing. I mean, amazing. From motor racing to publishing. In one
and
place.
also
everything in between.
And everything in between.
Research into brewing,
Yes.
and then all the way research into the dynamics of actually rowing and creating light craft in which rowers can excel. I mean, extraordinary range of wonderful activities.
You've got enough there to play.
Just like stop.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you.